#1 team in the country, facing a serious test on the road against a ranked opponent. Can they escape here with the top ranking intact? Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Ohio State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. One of the many prizes in the Ohio State trophy case is that wooden turtle, the Illibuck Trophy. The last time they took on Illinois, the Buckeyes, a big win to maintain control of that.
The Buckeyes were incredibly focused and dialed in, not only as a coaching staff, but I think the players as well. I think that'll also be a big factor in today's game. Buckeyes gained some confidence last time they played Illinois. Illinois trying to pull off a big upset.
He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking tackles. Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To the air, it's Outlier. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Ohio State and Illinois, a trophy game. Illinois, it was a live turtle was the reward up until 1925. Then they chose to make a wooden trophy. But, Kurt, you played in this game against some pretty good Illinois teams back in your day.
Yeah, unfortunately, some really good Illinois teams. And I think it's probably one of the more underrated atmospheres when Illinois gets it going. Champaign is a beautiful city as far as college football is concerned. Your fans get behind them. The wind always seems to be howling. And I'll tell you this, we did not beat them in my time I was there. Jason Verduzco was a quarterback. Before that, Jeff George. Really good defense with Dana Howard, who's one of the better linebackers to ever play in the Big Ten. Simeon Rice, Kevin Hardy. Yeah, Illinois can get it going, and they'd had the Buckeyes number back in the 80s.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. QB gets the first, now looking for more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield. It's Altmaier. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Tate. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They call the counter play here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he keeps it across the 30.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, They want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. With sure hands, it's Dixon.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately,
it's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Across midfield. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Hits the running back in the flat. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dump off caught by the running back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Boy, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? Quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. They'll make the first down, and that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
And the return starts just... He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The kick team grabs the ball.
Give that defender a lot of credit. He just made a touchdown-saving tackle, but already this close to the end zone, I think it's just going to prolong the inevitable.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Here comes the point after attempt. A tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. And here's the handoff. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense contributes 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. To throw, it's Altmaier. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Dixon. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. He gets loose.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll hand it off. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. finds his man. It's Dixon. Oh, he breaks free, still going. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Big chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the tailback's got it again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? he almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.